Welcome, everybody, to what should be a memorable experience for everybody here in the building. The Big 12 Championship game has a history of wild, dramatic finishes, and based on this matchup today, we could be in for another one. We're going to be treated to not just a top 10 matchup, but a battle for a conference championship and an automatic bid to the college football playoff with the first round bye that goes with it. So a lot at stake here. As we'll see the number 7 team in the country, the Kentucky Wildcats, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Second down, we're going to throw it. He's moving out of the pocket now. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Caught over the middle. It's Higgins. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking for a deep completion. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Tackle made at the 1-yard line, but it'll be first and goal.
Well, that is a great throw and a catch, but now we'll see if they can finish off this drive by scoring a touchdown.
After the big gainer, suddenly a great chance to score. First and goal from the 3. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Vols.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. This one will be fair caught. Kentucky offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? An inside deal now from the shotgun. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Now it's second down here. Short throw complete to the tight end. And that will pick up a first down. They'll spot it at 38.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Using his legs here. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, defense does a nice job of pressuring the quarterback. I'll tell you what, that's a heck of an effort by this guy just to be able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. From the shotgun, drops back. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Juked one tackler and picks up first down yardage.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
This Kentucky offense is quickly moving down the field. Looking to throw it on first down. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Kentucky getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Running back with the football. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Look, I realize on any play call when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And that's a solid gain for the defense, able to bring him down. Kentucky now operating in the red zone. Pre-snap motion from the offense. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
The offense sets up with a 1st and goal. They'll run it here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. That puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
Looking to score, they'll run it to the right side. Ball out of bounds, close to the end zone.
Good job by the offensive line. You get some positive yards, but not quite into the end zone. Now we're going to have a 3rd and goal.
Getting closer, but now it's 3rd down. Can they punch it in from the 2? On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Wildcats. Methodical but effective. They're probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in the conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? They'll hand it off. That gain moves the ball out near the 25.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Takes the handoff here, looking to throw it. He's escaping the pocket now. He's hit as he throws it. Oh, the pass is picked off. That's a short return, but the pick wipes out a scoring threat and sets up the offense at the 33.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
Play action here on first down. He's moving out of the pocket. Heavy pressure. Hit as he throws. And it's caught inside the 10. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's first and goal right there. The offense knocking on the door here with a first and goal. A handoff to the back. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Kentucky.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
And the point after makes the lead 8. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Hard running through a tackle. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Throws to the tight end. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Boy, this quarterback is living on the edge. Remember, he threw an interception in the last drive. Thought he might learn from that. Instead, he throws the ball right back into coverage. I thought he threw another pick. He better change the way he's playing the game or he's going to cost his team a game.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
And he'll drop back here on third down. He pulls in the catch. They bring him down at the 45 at a solid gain to keep this drive going. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Handoff to the back. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
That's a big play. Moves the ball down inside the 30.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. That's caught. It's Higgins. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, you wonder if the receiver adjusted his route to get closer to that first down line. Whatever he did, it works. Move the sticks.
And the Volunteers will have 1st and 10 here. He'll hand it off. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Heading left after the handoff. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that first down marker.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice, solid gain.
So here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here, try to force a field goal attempt. And they pick up the first on the ground. Brought down, but it's past the line of the game. The Volunteers looking to crank up the tempo a bit. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And he powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution on that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
Trying to extend the play. And he grabs it in the end zone. The conversion will tie up this football game. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown in their last possession. And the wideout goes in motion. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. It's a quick grab. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
So a very makeable third down for the offense with a 29. Can he make it to the marker? A quick juke. That'll pick up a first down. They'll spot it at the 38.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
Short pass finds the tight end. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
First down and 10 now. Send the back in motion. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Tight end makes the grab. But he's hammered by the linebacker. What a hit. The clock has stopped. We've reached the 2-minute warning before halftime. Kentucky has moved into the red zone now. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And tackled after a small pickup there. Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Can he get there on the ground? And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Well, that's mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, and that back threw just exactly where he needed to go to extend this drive. That's a first down. And they'll go right back to him on first down.
second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
Boy, he was so close to getting to the outside and coming up with some huge yards. But, hey, let's give credit to the defense. This receiver is really fast. They were very, very fortunate not to give up a big play.
Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get us top and preserve that momentum. Return starts from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. This time, a completion. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves left out of the pocket. Makes a quick catch. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. And he'll set up to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Look out, he's got some space. Now look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. And looking to throw now on first down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Grab down the middle. It's Okada. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. We'll see if he's got the leg from 49 yards out. And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick. A minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And the kickoff will be returned. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. Gets some space around the 30. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
Well, this is exactly where you find out what you're made of as a team. When you're trailing coming out of the half, how do you respond? Well, we know how this running back's going to respond. What a statement to get this second half started.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Short connection to the tight end here. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. The ball's come to the line, looking to crank up the tempo.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. And right, the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and quarterback makes a good read. Nice first down.
Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
Man, I love the pressure by this pass rush. I know they didn't get to the quarterback, but they definitely affected the throw.
That play makes it 2nd and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Football comes out. Now the defense has got it going the other way.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. They've got the lead, but hadn't settled for a field goal last time out. They'd love to find the end zone here. Finds room at the 30. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there, the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
And that run produces a decent gain. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find out here in the red zone. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Try to pick up the 3rd down yardage on the ground. Brought down just short of the end zone. It'll be 1st and goal from the 1.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down. Know what you need to do. Get the first down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock. And get that much closer to securing a victory.
Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Touchdown, Kentucky. This offense cannot be stopped. They'll try to add the lead now with PAT. Extra point makes it a 17-point game. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. 31, Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. They are really in a hole here, and that turnover in the last possession did not help. The pass rush closing in. That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point. Move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
Let's it fly to the wideout. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Just a great play on the ball by the defensive back, getting a hand on it and tipping it up into the air. Boy, anytime you see a tip go up, often that defense is thinking interception. This one falls to the ground, but the next tip ball could be going the other way.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Whoa, you talk about a big hit there? I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical 3rd down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent. to get this team the fourth down.
4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? From the gun, he looks for an open man. He's running out of time here. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Well, if you're going to run the read option, you're going to have to keep your eye on that defensive end. If he collapses down inside to the running back, then you pull it and take it yourself as a quarterback to the outside. Now, if he stays outside, you're going to go ahead and leave it in the running back's belly. In this case, he pulled it. He got some good yards himself.
It's 4th down and 4 as they try to keep the drive going. Quick throw to the right, looking for the first down. Goes down after making the grab. That's not going to be enough for a first down.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
Handoff heading left. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Stopped at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
A move the sticks for a first down for this Tennessee offense, and this quarterback is really starting to throw the ball well, putting the ball on the money, and giving these receivers a chance to make plays after the catch. I tell you, they've had some great quarterbacks, as we know, that have played in their time in Knoxville.
Big man finally brought down by the quarterback. That was a tough assignment.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
And the Vols pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. And they'll use the ground game here. Eludes a tackle. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Penalty sets him back, makes it 1st and long. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. Off the play fake on 1st down. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. On the run, he'll let it go. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Not much on the return there, but the interception gives the football back to the offense at the 47.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And here's the handoff. Good enough for first down yardage.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
That's an important first down on that running play. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Deep shot caught out of the 15. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. It's a shotgun run call. Touchdown, Wildcats. And this one is getting ugly. They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He escapes the sack. And that is a first down gain. Moves the ball to the 40. The Vols will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here.
Yep. And he's got it for a huge gain, brought down at the 30. The offense really clicking against this embattled defense.
Hey, this offense isn't giving up. Yeah, we're in the fourth quarter. You're down big. But who knows? Make a big play. Try to get in the end zone. Maybe get an onside kick.
Looking to scramble. Extending the play now. Gets loose on the scramble and picks up a decent gain. Short of the first down. Here's the second down play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Ball's incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Oh, my gosh. They almost came up with another interception. They had a pick on the last drive. They're doing such a good job of baiting this quarterback into throwing the ball into coverage and then making a play on the ball. Let's see if they can keep this going.
Sophomore run down after a nice run. The Volunteers line up on 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Snags a quick throw. Touchdown, Tennessee. This offense really clicking.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And he's got it for the two-point conversion. It's a two-score game, so hope's still alive here in the late going. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Here's the fair catch by the return man. And here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line and the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
New center down to the offense, 1st and 10. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
And I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. quickly. Well executed. He finds space and gets the first down yardage.
Well, I think the offense lulled the defense to sleep here. You think that they're just working the clock here and running the football, and then they throw and surprise you and get some positive yards downfield just to keep this defense honest.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Well, nothing like getting positive yards here, playing with the lead late in the game, and then staying in bounds to boot. It's exactly what you want to see as an offensive coordinator.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
You're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the fourth quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job of eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the fourth quarter.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He finds the running back in the flat. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's third down.
Most offensive coaches will be happy taking those 50-50 shots against man coverage, but I'm curious to see if they're going to test this DB again after that coverage.
Keeping it on the ground here. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
You know, the thing that's really stood out today for this offense has been the balance. Now, they've gotten some yardage out of running back. He's done his job. The offensive line is protected and given the quarterback a chance to be able to throw the football. He's been able to throw the football into the end zone. Now they're just looking to put on the finishing touches to win the game.
Kentucky now operating in the red zone. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5. The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. It's a quarterback keeper. Touchdown, Kentucky. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
Chris, how about the offensive coordinator here trusting his quarterback to be able to make a play on the design QB run? Knew he'd take care of the ball and get positive yards, and he did even more. Comes up with a touchdown.
And the point after is good. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's moving out of the pocket. Using his legs on the scramble.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Throw to the running back in the flat. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
I can see what the quarterback's trying to do here, Chris, and he gets the completion, but just no gain. There's just no room to go after the catch.
On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Defense, and now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. The offense recovers it. They maintain possession but lose a bunch of yards.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
Contact as he let the ball go. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and